I'm ready.
Hello guys, my name is President MEELO and I hope you're doing great. This video is inspired by the green screen magic. I got the samples from the YouTube channel in the link and also taught me a lot. And I would like to say throughout the whole video I'd like to give credit to green screen magic for the sample of Iron Man and how everything goes. So I'm gonna show you how I made myself in the armor of Iron Man and also explain a few things that you should know while you do that. Now let's just get into it and keep everything simple. The first thing you wanna do is make sure you import all the footage that you'll need. When I say footage, I'm talking about the sample of the video of Iron Man of the Iron Man armor, and secondly the clip where you recorded yourself or the upper part of your body, which is the face. Then lastly, all the other samples that you may need to add, same as I added the logo. Now let's just get into the beginning. Now on this part, that's where the armor of the Iron Man sort of the armor engages. Then on this part I want to explain each and every step of what happened. Now if you click the armor of Iron Man and you go to your effects panel, then you go down, you see the use of the Ultra key. Now I want to cancel the clip at the top and cancel the clip at the top. Now when you look at the arm of the Iron Man, it is green where there should be a face. Now that part is where the face will go in. Now to remove that green, you have to go to your effects panel on your left side down and search for Ultra key. See Ultra key. Now Ultra key will pop up, then you drag that Ultra key and you drop it in your Iron Man clip. Then after, you choose the tool to remove the green. Then that's it. So what will happen is going to remove the green. Then after removing the green, it will be just blank. So now you have to go to the clip at the top. Now let's just close the clip of let's just open the clip at the top for my friend Kate, and also close the clip at the clip of Iron Man in the bottom. Now after clicking the clip at the top, let's look what really happened. Now when you go to opacity, not opacity, under opacity mask, when you look at the mask, there is a masking within a mask, which means you only focus on the face. Like we dotted the face, we cut out the face only out. Then after, we put the clip. This clip was supposed to go underneath the suit on the first part, but I chose to put it on top of the suit. Now let's open the second link of Iron Man. Now when you play it, now the head was more like it's sort of in a hole and stuff, so I felt it is wrong to be on to be like that for my side. Then I decided to put it on top. Then in few seconds bit later, I've cutted the clip into two. Then make sure that the clip goes underneath. This helped me a lot, so it make it more realistic, but it needs more and more time so that it could improve. Now on the second clip, it goes underneath where it should be, then it goes smoothly. Then there's a bit of space, then in this bit of space it's actually blank, so I decided to take some glitch effects, short glitch samples, and put them there. There are 3 of them, so because it is sliding so fast, you wouldn't be aware of them, but these are glitch, just pure glitch. Let me just open them in the source so that you'll see them. These are them. These are the glitches. I want you to see just this one. These are the glitches that I've put it there. Now when you go back to the program, now after the glitches, it goes back to the Iron Man again. Now this is the second clip, which that's me. Then the clip at the top of Iron Man, that's where it shows the samples of everything, the sketch of the technology used by the Iron Man armor. Now underneath it, that's where the clip of me and my face is there. Now what I did, I just clicked the Iron Man's armor and focus on those samples, and especially the eye, and make sure that I move it to the eye. So if you focus on the scale of the first one, the scale and the position is the default one, but on the second clip they changed position. Why? Because I'm following my eye. That's why it just goes straight to my eye, and then when I look down, it also does the same. When I look down, it also does the same. What I did here on the third clip, I on the timing of the position so that it could toggle animation, and both also on scale to toggle animation. Then I animated it step by step. This takes time, but it helps to improve everything as it plays that smoothly. Now another thing that you have to note is that on the second clip of Iron Man, which is also the first clip, I also animated the face of my friend Cat, animated the face. So if you look at the face where it starts, you'll see that it goes a bit up, side, left, right and stuff, but it's still in the center. It doesn't move that much, and you can also see my dots sort of moves in, like fitting into the armor. Then before Iron Man zooms in and closes the front part. When that part closes, then it becomes more realistic. But what is really more important is to add effects and make sure when you crop it, you crop it that well using the free draw baser. Now this is the simplest effect that you should start using if you are using chroma key or just ultra key as an effect. This is a simple key whenever it's on the green screen, on the lime blue screen. This is the simplest effect. I hope guys you learned something from it. I wanted to explain it deeper and deeper, and I also did another one of a child. Let me see if I can get it to import it. Here is it. Let's just say open. I want to show you something. There is a lot that you can really learn, but what's really important is you have to understand how it works. Now this is a sample which I also contributed, which I got it from the very same, like this video is totally made by the Green Screen Magic. I'm proud to be a huge subscriber and also the person who come to watch their content. They really drop good stuff and give unlimited links, and I hope you go out there and check the link in the description below so that you can also download the sample and try to practice using it, and you can also explore other options. Now let's just play. Let's just say option and say fit to scale size frame. Then after, now we can play it. This is just a simple checkout from them. Now when you look at that, after the little child there, the cartoonic one, after it played, the screen turned to be green. After it turned green, then I took my logo and put it there and scale it and try to rotate it to fit according to the angle and the position which is normal of the rectangle of the pad, the kid head. Then after I put my face underneath the logo where it will just change to be mean. Then I also put a transition there. Watch it. Then after I cut it, it will sort of trippy before I come in. But you can also put other effects such as dissolve or just deep or morphic to black. These effects which are good transitions, but I just prefer the one which says dissolve. So you got additional dissolve, additive dissolve, cross dissolve, deep to black, deep to white, film dissolve, morph cut, that one which I was trying to mention, and an additive dissolve. But the most important thing is that whatever effect you add, it must work for your project. Now press spray. This is how it breaks. See, that's the child when he gets shocked. Now let's just play it from start until to finish.
I'm back.
Now this is how you use an ultra key. An ultra key gives a lot depth of what a person is capable of. Now let me import another video. Let me import the last video. One more video which may just help us to understand the use of an ultra key. let's see, coming tutorials of videos, creative night shots, no, travel, why you need usefulness of ultra key. Now let's just select that and say import the whole file so that we can check it out together. Now when you say just open, you just drag the first clip and drag it there. Now this is a sky, this is just a sky. Now if you take the sky and just drop it, then this is what you can do. This is already a smoke, it's coming out of the stove and stuff. Now let's just take, say, ultra key and search it. So the ultra key effect. Now after you click the ultra key effect and also drop the effect on top of it, now you have to go to the ultra key, then click the selector tool, then select that layer there. Then after selecting that layer, now sometimes it might be not that clear if you look at this part, so that's why you have to go to the math cleanup and try to tweak it with the options and stuff. But most options work whenever used when there's light, or when, let me say, they're influenced mostly by light or conditions of weather or shadows. So make sure if yours is not clear, then you can start going to the math cleanup and make sure you make it that smooth and perfect. But if it's unnecessary, it is perfect, it is fine. You should really use it as it is. Now I want us to play it. Let's just play this part. Let's just play it. This is a smoke. This is a smoke which I took with my phone. This is a very creative smoke which I took with my phone, but now as it look like this, it is sort of a smoke which is more professional. Let's just say option and say scale to frame size. Now this is where the smoke is coming in. So looking at this is what influences, this is what needs extra things which are math cleanup and all of that, but it depends what you can do. For an example, if you take that clip and put it on top of this one of the child, there's something I want to show you. Then when you play it, you see, that's how the smokes come out. So now you got also options to also make sure the smoke it's better. Through the use of chroma key, you can just say search crop on your effects panel, search crop, then drag crop and drop it. Then after, you can just go to your effects, then go on the bottom, just go on the bottom, then crop it a bit, then on your left again, crop it a bit. Now after doing that, you just close crop, then go up, and then go to position, then scale that position to a corner like that. So it's really important is how you use the ultra key and where do you need the smoke. That's where you will position everything. This
I'm
is just
back.
as an example. But now we've got another issue. Now if you look at this part, the smoke just ends there. Why? It's because we have cropped it, right, and also repositioned it. Now what we can do about that, we can also set, let's just go to the smoke and open crop, and after opening crop and set to the top part just a bit, then after make sure we feather our mask. We just feather our mask. This will allow us, it will also not only allow us, but it will also allow the smoke to be that free and stuff, sort of blurry into the air and stuff. However, these are endless options. It just depends on how do you want it and stuff. You see, it's be more like natural. However, it's where it depends also where you're gonna use the smoke. But I want you to know that ultra key can do a lot of things, a lot. But let's just take let's see if we can have the last one, just the last more clip, and see how if just drag it to the source, then say like that, like that, like that. I just want one part, then okay, just gonna take it from there to there, then just drag it solo, then go to it, then just try to zoom in, then say option, then scale to frame size, then open the clip. Now if you play it like that, see how this part is sort of not clear if you watch that part, and also this one. Now let's go to option, to panel of effects, and say ultra key and search for ultra key. Now after searching for ultra key, now we're gonna try to remove that blue and stuff. Then we just select the color picker. Then after selected, this is what affect the ultra key effect and stuff. How the very same thing which affects the chroma key. Now let's just go to math cleanup and see what we can do about it. Math cleanup, let's just try to choke. Okay, it cuts in. It's just okay, cancel, soften. It does the same but in a different manner. Contrast up, it helps a lot. Same as this one for mid and stuff. And then after we can say choke a bit and say soft a bit. Now let's just play it. So it means from here it is good, but on just the certain part is good, which means from here we can also make it, we can make a cut here and just move it a bit until this part and also make a cut. That means in one clip, only this clip is the one which is perfect. Now if we work with this clip, let's just focus on that clip. We want to see if there is a way to find a best way to really make this clip to be clear. Okay, explain colors. Sometimes you have to explore the options of each and every effect, especially the effect which you use them mostly, so that you will see if they can be effective or in terms of need be more needable to what you want to do. Stuff, say saturation down. Okay, this up, no, down, no. Just explore all of them and try. So if you put it like that in a bit of dark, well, it is fine, but now we will have a problem. But in order to fit it that well, which means from coming here to this one, it should sort of like have an opacity. Maybe for an example, take both of them and say nest, for an example. Now we know that one will get darker when it gets here, so from here we'll just select it and select, go to opacity, turn that on if it's off, but currently it's on. So to make sure it is turned on, just press once, then go forward where it changes and stuff, then go to that opacity and make sure it's more 68% of opacity, then play it. Now it sort of jumps where it changes, which is wrong. So now we just have to go to this one and just put it like that and just go there where it changes and stuff, and go forward and stuff, and just try to drag it up and see. Now still affects a lot. Now let's just go where it changes exactly, then try to actually change that to very less, then see how it works. Now it is that perfect and stuff, but you can work on it. You can find different ways to work with the chroma key, like the ultra key, and find different options. But what's really important, the basic use of it, it works on the lime blue color and also on the green color. But when you're shooting, you need a lot of light and also some ways to make sure it come out perfectly. So from this tutorial, I wanted to show you how to use the ultra key effectively, and there are also ways on other effects which help the ultra key to be more perfect. Like for an example, I wasn't supposed to go this far, but I think this is also a need. Just search RGB and stuff. This is a trick which I want to show you for the last time. Just drag that and paste it there. Then with the RGB, most people know the RGB is color correct and all of that, but we can go really in depth with it. Now if we go down to blue, let's just try red. Okay, now red, let's just say green. Then now using those colors, now we got options that we can use beside the colors. You could go deeper, but let me just go back to the clip. There's one part which I want to drag out and show you. I want us to go to the top, to the adjustment layer that I've added, and go down to it. Now we need the RGB corrector. Not only RGB, but we need the RGB corrector. I want us to copy the RGB corrector, or just set it from there as RGB corrector and just go drop it on our clip, nested clip. This part which I want to show you. besides your color correction part. Now when you go down, there's this option which says grain and stuff. So the minute you increase it, sort of improves the color. When it improves the color, it could really help a lot, depending on what the like your chroma key have given you. However, when it comes to this clip here, we can really improve this clip. Like this clip can really improve it. Let's just go down and go to that and just set it to more. Let's set it to 3.03. Say 3.03 exactly. Now let's just play it a bit. Look at the color. Look at the color. It changed. If you look at the color, it all changed, improved. It is more brighter, more sharpened. Now this is what you need sometimes. Skills, different things to do the very same thing but in a very unique way. So guys, this is tutorial for chroma key. I hope you learn a lot from the effect ultra key as just one. And thank you guys. Please subscribe, share, and give me a like if you love this tutorial. See you guys next week in another tutorial on the next Friday. We're also available on Tuesday. See you guys. Personally too. Peace out.